Hey guys, Pen1 here from Games We Created. This is a mod called Plenty of Biomes. It's pretty awesome actually. So yeah, this mod adds loads of new biomes to the game, which I'm going to show you most of them, or at least a good few, because there is like 50, 60. Right, so the first one we have is this. It's a normal like field biome with tons of grass, some pretty little flowers, and some little trees. Now if we go over here, you've got the next one. It's kind of like a hilly biome, but it adds these cool, like, palm jungle trees. And there's normally loads of melons and, like, orange flowers. It's quite tropical. I like it. Next up, we have this insane hills. They're just, like, big mountains, and then you have, like, loads of gravel. It's like, yeah. I think it's Badlands, this one's called. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to pause the video, and I'll be back with some more in a sec. Okay guys, I've got 3 more for you. There's this one, which is like a desert plain thing. It's a cross between the old meadows with desert combined. So it's just like sand and dark coloured grass. Not much vegetation, maybe like a couple flowers if you're lucky. Next up we also have this. It's like just over there. You get these really weird coloured trees. I think this is like a spruce forest or something. It just adds like loads of different variants of trees in one forest at a time. And then we have this. It's kind of a extreme hill desert, if that makes sense. So basically it's a desert on top of a big stone hill. And you also have these like they're like dried up dirt. I've forgotten what they're called, but they are basically just like cooked dirt. Ah, look at them in their little cage. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You get that randomly spawned everywhere. You can also make it by cooking dirt, and instead of sand, it's actually all completely sandstone. And there's loads of clay as well, so that biome's pretty cool. Next up, we have this kind of jungly, sort of Spruce E area. It's normal oak logs in the fashion of big spruce trees that you normally find in the snow biomes. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. There's quite a lot of dead shrubs and stuff everywhere. Guessing because I think this is like a rainforest. And then you have the actual spruce forest, which makes giant wooden, of course it's wood, giant trees instead of the regular. You also have this biome, which is called, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a treacherous water one. Adds these cool little spikes everywhere. It's pretty awesome. Then you have the underwater forest area. Basically just spawns a load of really tall trees in water up to a certain height. You also have the swampland. I really like the colour of this water. It just looks so awesome when you're near it. And these cool trees that spawn randomly. There was also another one over to the left. There we go. This is like I think this is a great forest or something. It spawns these absolutely huge trees and little like bushes on the ground wherever the sun can reach. So yeah, that's really cool. Is there any more around here? Nope. This has got to be one of my favourite biomes. It's the Glacier. Basically spawns a land of snow and stone, maybe some dirt, and completely covers it in ice. But the great thing is there's loads of ore and stuff underneath the ice. So it may be slippery and dangerous if you're being chased by mobs, but it's worth it to get the ores underneath. We also have this one, which is like a really low forest. It's like a jungle biome, but without the giant jungle trees, which is pretty cool. We also have this. It's like a meadow biome with a load of grass, a bit of sand, and a bit of stone. But it spawns these little bushes everywhere. Some with logs and some without. It kind of just died then from jumping off a tree. Lol. Over here we have the I think it's resort area. It's basically a desert with loads of palm trees, It's pretty cool. It's an easier way to get wood in the desert. What else we got? Again, here we have another really tall, thin tree biome. It's great for wood, but the shade could cause mobs to appear quite often, so it's a little dangerous. We also have this. It's like a giant stone biome, mostly covered in snow, but it has like an odd few bits of dirt which trees can grow on. Here's another biome. This one is amazing. It's a fantasy biome. So you have this weird dirty stuff which is called red rock. Oh, so it's stone. And in this special land you get these little dead flowers and also these golden trees. These trees are amazing. They just look so pretty. So yeah, they spawn everywhere. There is a lot of them. It's like a fantasy biome. Next we have the wasteland combined with a swamp. I think this is the parasitic area. This green stuff is a parasite which will slowly spread. Yeah, it will slowly spread to different blocks, destroy grass, take it over, so in time that will destroy it. But you can turn it off in the world settings. Over here we have a giant flower garden. Yeah, it's basically, oops, a big flower, and these blocks drop like the big, yeah, giant red flowers, and you can turn them into like 9 roses in the crafting table. Trying to find out what that big green one is. It's probably just a stem block decoration. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Mobs spawn on it, which is funny because they can't get down. And it's got the great feature of if you destroy the bottom block, boom, everything falls. Just like the timber mod. Okay, here we have like a generic jungle next to a big spruce forest. This area is pretty cool. It's a like giant sand hill which has some rare treasures inside. Not like chests and dungeon stuff, but it's got loads of ore on the outside, and there's normally a big cave and a hole. It's just quite pretty. I quite like them. And they spawn in the most random places as well, so that's pretty cool. I mean, all biomes spawn randomly, but oh well. This is a rare biome which unfortunately is quite small, but it adds these cool rainforest-like vines texture to trees. I wonder if I can find them. Is it an extra block? Yeah, it's willow. So it's a willow forest, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately this one's really small, so can't really tell much. Okay, this has to be my favourite biome out of all of them. It basically adds this coral reef. It is amazing. It's actually the only way you can get sponge. I mean, this is a mod after all, so they added sponge in it. And it also has these little coral flowers, which are so pretty. Glowing coral and coral. And it's completely made of reef stone. So it's really pretty and awesome. And it lights up the sea quite nicely. So yeah. Fortunately it's got this like water effect around them, which the mod couldn't help. It's just a thing that happens. It's really annoying. Ooh, right next to it we have, I think this is like the official Badlands. Can't remember, but this place is awesome. Oh wait, no, it's an ash. This is a volcano biome. This is amazing. I love this one. So yeah, it's made completely of ash, which I think you can turn into coal if you have 9 of it in a square. And the water is just like blood red. It's awesome. Generally there's normally a volcano nearby, but oh well. So yeah, we also have this really cool marshland biome. It's like a jigsaw puzzle of water and grass, which is quite cool. We have another giant flower, and another glacier biome. This is a bigger one compared to last time. It actually covers the whole area. So as you see, it's normally like, it normally raises up quite high, and goes over stone quite easily. I think I saw another one over here. And we have a complete stone biome. Can't remember what this one's called, but yeah, it generally spawns. Is this ash? Can't remember. Yeah. So yeah, it generally spawns ash. So we're back to another big, ancient, magical forest again, and as you can see, the leaves actually light up, which is awesome. You'll never be in danger if you're in this biome, because it'll just be completely lit up. No mobs will be able to spawn. It's pretty amazing. So pretty. So pretty. Here we have another, I've forgotten what this one's called, but it's one of them giant gravel and stone ones. And I'm just showing you how high they can get built to. They can spawn really high. Over here we also have another Parasite land. Again, you can turn this off, so no need to worry. I think this was actually a swampland, but the parasites completely like destroyed everything slowly, unfortunately. I don't think there's a way to stop the parasite yet. Maybe the developer will put something in. I don't know. But yeah, you can disable it. Just wanted to keep it on to show you guys. Okay, this biome's called Mudland, but unfortunately it's corrupting my saving whenever I get near it. So yeah, I get to here, doesn't load the rest. Then when I save and quit, come back on, I'm always at the same spot when it loads. Come on. Yeah, I'm always at this spot. It's really annoying. Okay, this one's normally a lot more populated than this, but it's a lily pad biome thingy. Basically just spawns like tons of lily pads in the ocean. It's pretty awesome. Okay, this isn't a different biome, it just looked pretty cool. It's like a mountain with trees and then spikes everywhere. I just like the look of it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So yeah, I think there is actually a new biome over here though. Aha! From before we had this dried rock. Is it called dried rock? Dried dirt, that's the one. So yeah, you've got these like big biomes full of it. It's when a dirt biome has died. It's horrible. And you also have this really cool snow forest. I love it. All the trees and stuff are made completely of ice, and the biome's completely of snow blocks. Oh, lag. But yeah, it's awesome. It's all pretty. Okay guys, you might not notice the difference, but this biome's called the Alps. It basically spawns big snow mountains with water trench thingies. And over here we have another biome. This is like a burnt down forest. It's pretty awesome. It's got mountainous terrain, like really weirdly made trees. It must be a real pain to chop down. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, a cave. Just want to have a look in here. Oh, that's nice. This is a really cool cave. What else have we got? Just explore while I'm doing it. I've got some big floating weird things. Okay, that's probably a biome, I just don't know it. A chasm covered in this dried dirt or stone or whatever. I think this one was red rock. Or, yeah. So, just walking over here. Okay guys, my game's not loading and saving again. So, I'll show you half a biome. This is a, like, muddy biome, kind of marsh swamp thing. These are mud blocks, and this one is actually another biome. It's a normal forest, but you have these fallen trees, like someone's gone around chopping them all, which I suppose is useful for collecting, but I don't know, it's quite cool. And this one, which is a meadow completely filled with flowers, and it's really bright and green. I love it. It's pretty. Just a regular cave. So yeah, look, on the map I'm not moving. Nothing's happening. I'm just gonna relog. Okay, so this time I spawned in a world with a fantasy setting. So yeah, we spawned with like some pretty jungle trees, like a rainforest, next to some dried rock stuff. Just gonna get a map. Miscellaneous. Alright. So yeah, this is a pretty cool setting. And this is a huge rocky biome thing. There's a couple of like disgusting dirt, which I don't think you can call it dirt anymore. But there was something cool this way when I spawned. It's around here-ish. We've got some mucky water. The beautiful snowy forest! It's freaking awesome. I really want to take a picture of that. Yeah. F2. Haha. Okay. So yeah, this is a fantasy biome. So there's gonna be ice trees and like mucky water and everything everywhere. Yeah, this mod adds a couple new world type settings, which are fantasy, realistic, small biomes to contrast with the new large biomes, and also no parasite, which, yeah, gets rid of all the parasite. But there's also two more called light and dark. One will spawn a dark, like dark and dreary world. So dark, like swamps and deserts and this stuff with the blood. And light, which will spawn happy trees, forests, and icy, nice stuff. This next one is a... can't remember what it's called, but it's completely filled with plants. The trees are completely covered in leaves. I'm not sure if there's actually logs inside. Yeah, there is. So it's completely covered over. There's loads of plants and flowers and mushrooms. I'm lagging quite a bit. And yeah, it also spawns some mycelium from the mushroom biomes. Okay, here's another icy biome. It basically forms a giant sheet over the water. Completely abandoned. No bridges or anything. Maybe a couple snow that's fallen on it, but it's just huge. Okay guys, so I tried to spawn a dark world, and it started off in a big snow biome, but I'm looking on the map and it seems to like abruptly end. So like square. I think the world loading's a bit bit of a bug. So yeah, I'm just gonna search around, see if it is actually dark and dreary. No. The world loading's booted up. Oh wow. This is a bit more what I expected to be a dark spawner. Loads of ash everywhere and bloody water. As in, the water's all bloody. I did notice that when on a map, this ash biome is actually yellow, like a desert. Which, yeah, doesn't really work properly. I'm gonna see what else I can find. Okay guys, so the mod's sort of broken my game. I could re-download it, but it would take too long. So I'm gonna have to end it here. There was unfortunately 4 more biomes that I didn't encounter. One called Bayou, which was a really, really deep green forest. It was quite nice. There was like streams and everything. There was Bog, which was a very like extreme swamp. It was completely brown water. Used mycelium. Had tons of mushrooms and yeah. There was Volcano, which was a stone biome, mostly in peaks with lava spilling at the top. Pretty treacherous. Quite annoying. Could not find one. It's really annoying as well. And the last one called Cherry Grove Forest. Basically spawned a forest which had pink leaves. And it was really pretty. Which it's a shame I didn't find one. So yeah, until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, favourite, comment, and also post a comment below on what mod I should do next. Yay!